So, guys, let's talk about the recent surge and increase in prices of gases, cooking gas, known as LPG. In markets, to get cooking gas for packages is between the range of 1,300 to 1,500, as the case may be, depending on the area or depending on the locality you're trying to fill the gas. And you are aware that not only cooking gas has gone up, the price hike of PMS petrol, motor spirit has also gone up. The price of jet fuel has also gone up. Even the price of kerosene has also gone up. And this has sparked so many debate and so many questions about how the recent increase came to be and why is it difficult to actually get those products in a cheaper rate. The whole system and the whole idea of using the cooking gas in the first place was one of the best decision that made by the federal government to reduce the risk of kerosene bomb, because there are so many adulterated kerosene out there in the market then. So they brought the use of gas, the flaring of the gas that was depleting the ozone layer back then. It's happened to be that the decision by the government to start making liquefied natural gas to public users was quite okay, but it has not been the case that it's supposed to be, to serve the masses and to reduce costs in kerosene, cooking with kerosene, and to reduce the fire incidents and the outbreak. Although gas outbreak and gas leakage is still very very risky, but it in some occasions is quite rare to see explosions by gas if you are using a proper LPG tank or LPG cylinder, as the case may be. Now, the news reaching me now, if you check this news, this platform, now, if you Google it now, I think you can see it. Channels and others are reporting it. It's a cooking gas price in Nigeria recently surged in between 1,500 to 2,000 per kilogram, sparking severe concerns among marketers. Marketers are warning of potential public revolt and scarcity as they are forced to buy 20 metric tons of the product at exorbitant rate at about 25.2 million naira to 26.2 million naira. You can see the recent increase in, and it begs the question to me, why this sudden increase? Why all of a sudden the cooking gas keeps going up, going up? There are no, is it that we don't have refinery producing it, or is it that most of the cooking gas that we are using is being imported to the country? I really don't understand why such increase. At least cooking gas was supposed to serve as a should I say, a way to reduce the much expenses in kerosene. I was pricing kerosene a liter in filling station the other day, in pump station, and they told me it's 2,200 per liter. And I was now wondering, how can kerosene be that so expensive? Kerosene and diesel are not dragging the same price. I mean, what, for crying out loud, what's happening in this country? What is really happening to this country? And the rate at which the thing keeps going up, it's so difficult to understand what is actually going on. Man cannot even um, feed his kg or a cylinder, as the case may be, feed it completely, because of the price range is too much and it's just too high. I don't know what is actually. We just the other day they were reading news that jet fuel has been in scarcity and in high demand, and they have increased it. Some airlines are even planning to shut down, and some are even planning to protest on the recent demands in a recent increase in jet fuel. And I really don't understand what is going on. Is it that now, before they will tell us is the war in Ukraine, but they are no longer fighting war? So what is actually going on? What is making the recent increase so high that it keeps going up and up and up and up, and it's not coming down? A liter for depending on the area you are, you can get it for 1,350, or some are selling 1,400, and it does not pass that range. It does not come down. In this report now, you see the causes of price. So they are saying that supply disruption. Marketers blame recent shortage on ongoing maintenance at Nigeria LNG train facility and disruption caused by recent Pegasan strike at the Dangote refinery. This is the same Dangote refinery that came to help us curb these kind of issues, that came to reduce the the exorbitant fees that we normally get this product. And now this is the same problem that we are still facing. This is the same refinery that promised us, that told us that we will not have shortage of this product, and they will it will be at a reduced cost. So I really don't know what is actually going on. Is it that the marketers, they are just sitting in a round table to discuss the price of how they will sell the product, because the rate at which the gas is going up here and there, one cannot actually cook, one cannot actually fill a cylinder. Before, the rate you can fill your cylinders for as low as 700, 500, and we're still managing it. But now it's just skyrocketed to 1,300, 1,500, depending on the area that you found you are filling your kg. Now they say depot costs and logistics. Depot owners have hike price due to distribution bottlenecks, forcing marketers to pay higher bulk rates and pass cost down into the retail. And this has been a norm. This has been a norm in our country, whereby the independent marketers actually sit in a round table and discuss the price that they're going to give out this product. The retailers, as the expected, end users, they're always the one facing these issues. You don't see the independent marketer complaining or asking or trying to protest to the government that the price is too high. They don't care. They just fix the price and sell it at the whatever rates they feel like. And we cannot actually buy this product. It's not actually easy for a common man, especially if you're a salary winner. It's not actually easy, because if you calculate the expense of how you fill your gas, okay, now you have to fill your gas to feed yourself to cook. The lights that was supposed to reduce the workload, at least maybe you can use your light to do whatever cooking, like maybe use your your heater, or how do you call it, your cooker that uses electricity. It's difficult for you to actually use it, because you cannot still pay NEPA bill. On the other hand, NEPA bill is on the high side. The meter is just running. This recent meter that normally NEPA will, BDC that they normally give out, you cannot actually use that meter to use a hot plate or any other thing. It runs so mad that you cannot even run 2 bulbs or 3 bulbs. So it begs the question of what is going on. Why is it it's so difficult for the masses to actually have something of their own, to say, okay, yeah, this government is trying, this government has reduced this government has done that, this government has done this. Road we don't have, light we don't have, even the water distribution we don't have. We provide water for ourselves, everything we do for ourselves. The cooking gas that we can see spy and the cheaper rate that was supposed to reduce cost, they will not reduce it. It keeps going up and up and up. So I don't really understand what is going on. Just if you browse Google now, if you check Google now, just enter Google, what is the recent cost of price per kg in cooking gas, LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, you will see that they have actually increased it. And they don't, the reason that they normally give is not something that you can fathom, it's something that you can understand why they normally give such reasons as to why they always increase the demand of it, the supply of it. Now, if you check this report, the impacts on the market, what these statistics is showing, that drop in sale with refinery cost nearly 20,000 for 12.5 kg cylinder in some regions. Millions of household and small business can no longer afford the product because it's too expensive. I went to fill my gas just the other day and I was shouting, what is going on? What is going on? I went to fill my cylinder. I was shouting, what is going on? You're not thinking of the transport that you spend, that you use it to bring it to your house to and fro. You take it and bring it to and fro. You're not talking about the transport to just only to fill it. They will tell you 20,000 for 12.5 kg. 12.5 kg. They will tell you 20,000. 1.5. That's to fill it. Just calculate it. I can't really I can't really remember. I think it was 18,000 or 18,000, as the case may be. Now, if you check, they say the impact on the market, reversion to dirty fuels. The crisis is threatening Nigeria clean energy goals as many cities are reverting to charcoal kerosene. And I was discussing this with my mother the other day. I was trying to see if there's a way we can switch to using charcoal, if we can get this normal locally imports that this aboki and the rest we normally used to do, so that at least it can reduce the expense I normally spend in filling or in refilling the gas cylinder. And even to get the charcoal now, it's still expensive. Charcoal that you normally buy for 15 naira that time, 100 naira now, that you will get tired now. You cannot even get charcoal of 200 naira that can help you to do anything. You cannot get the least you can get maybe 1,000 naira you will buy that before you can use it to cook. And even the charcoal that they would normally see in the market now, is they are not even the better one that you see you buy, that you use it you use it well. So I don't understand the irony behind all this. Charcoal is expensive, fuel is expensive, gas is expensive. So what is the government doing for us? These are supposed to be the basic amenities that we normally need, but we don't have it. Good roads we don't have, lights we don't have, to buy fuel is difficult. To buy all these products is actually difficult. If you check statistics now, they say in response to the crisis, Minister of State of Petroleum Resources Gas Ekperi Ekpo issued a directive to regulatory agencies to enforce compliance and penalize operators who are found in holding this product. I don't they fix price and they are still holding the product. So I really the government should do something about this. The rate at which it's not actually easy to to take care of yourself right now in this situation, especially in this economic hardship. Let alone to you now can't money to go and feed gas that you used to cook food that you normally eat. They told us then that when they were doing this liquefied petroleum gas, that they will be the cheapest, that it will reduce the explosion and to reduce the cost of buying kerosene because there are so many adulterated kerosene out there in the market. Now, if you still check, kerosene is still going up, gas is going up. Now, before you know, gas will not get the same price that kerosene is. How can you imagine kerosene and diesel? They are dragging the same price. Diesel is sold for 2.5, kerosene is sold for 2.2. So what is the difference? Where are we going to? Where are we going to in this country? Where are we going to? What is the idea? What is the rationality in all this? Where did this come from? Is it that this independent market that they just sit down and create all kind of chaos or discuss and decide on how this product should be sold or how this product should be distributed? They will hold it, they will not let you see it. If you want to get it, they will put it at they will just hike the price up as if nothing is happening. It's high time the government look into this because sooner or later it will be very difficult for one to feed in this country. I just hope that something is done about the recent prices of PMS, diesel, kerosene, and gas because it's actually difficult for the common man to actually buy all these products.